Boom! What up, y'all? To the MPE Vision Podcast. Now we're going to talk about the one thing we need to talk about is basically products. Products, man. Listen, we need cars to drive, take us back and forth to work, and we need phones for everything. Let me tell you something, man. I got a GMC Arcadia. I've always wanted one. That and I wanted a Cadillac Escalade, but the GMC Arcadia is a nice truck. But damn, it's always in the damn shop. Cause before I got another Chevrolet that I'm trying to, go on and fix. The one that we bought a long time ago, that sucker, it never went into the shop. And then when I got my truck fixed, GMC fixed in Bankhead, where T.I. and them from, because like I said, I was living in Adamsville. When I got that fixed, homeboy told me his mama had a Chevrolet, and they bought it, and it broke down, brand new. His homeboy had a Silverado Chevrolet. It broke down, brand new. So then once I had already, financed the GMC Arcadia, now I'm hearing about a whole lot of shit about Chevrolets. So I'm not touching the Chevrolet ever after this. Now, the top trucks, top cars, period, Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, Subarus, period. Those are the top. I hate it when they got rid of the Pontiacs and Oldsmobiles. Right now, Buicks is the only one that holding us down for us American cars. It is what it is. I hate that, but with me being a veteran, I'm going to try to hold it down on the American side. But like I said, Toyotas, Hondas, Nissans, Subarus, in that order. So, with that being said, we're going to talk about phones. Phones, let me tell you, man, the best phone I ever had was a Celero. But guess who's doing it? Boost Mobile is the one that carry it. Celero is one of the best phones for me. Samsung, let me tell you about Samsung. I got the old Samsung TV, the one with the back on it. I'm not getting rid of it either because it's one of the best damn TVs I've had. And I know smart TV cool, but I love that Samsung. I got Samsung DVD. But when it comes to the phones, me and Samsung don't get along. Some people get a Samsung and they work good with it. Samsung, just for me, it's just not it. The Celero is the only phone that I've had that I didn't have no problems out of it. Now, for as the carriers, now the carriers, Sprint was my favorite, but it was expensive as hell. That's why I went to Boost Mobile, and Sprint wind up T-Mobile wind up buying them. So it's like, so I have been with them. Boost Mobile, I stayed with them for a long time. Then I went to T-Mobile because of Boost. I'm that big of a fan of Boost. I'm not Boost, Sprint. So with that, I got the Rebel phone. I call it Rebel. The real name is Rebel. I call it Rebel because the shit don't act right. Yeah, and then I've had that one. The Samsung, we go back and forth on that one. The Motorola, I can't get into that one. What's another one? The Motorola, Samsung. The only phone I haven't got was the Google Fi. Only reason I haven't gotten that because I had Google as a service, and every time I turn around, I was having to go into my email number one, they don't have any stores where you can go to. When you have trouble with your phone, you can go to your stores and get service. You talking to somebody who can barely speak English on the telephone, and it drives me nuts. That's why I didn't keep my Google phone. It's nice price, but the reason why I got a Google because somebody told me the reason why you got a Google because it's supposed to go off each tower wherever city you in. So, say for example, if you got more AT&T towers in Chattanooga versus Atlanta, it's going to go better here. So it goes off the tower. They got the strongest charge. When the tower is, it helps you get internet service and all that other stuff. So that's what somebody told me. So I wound up getting a Google phone, and I'll be damned. It was trash. Not Google phone, Google service. Now, because every time I had to go into my email to get everything done, let me tell you about one person that is Verizon. I had them. The service of Verizon is good, but those service centers here in Chattanooga is not good at all. Only one that I found that was good was one in Atlanta on Camp Springs. That's the reason why I went back to Verizon at first before I went back to T-Mobile. Let me tell you, the people who are selling that stuff in the Walmart, they'll sit there and be like, well, I got this, I got that. That's the reason I went back to Verizon. Let me tell you how bad Verizon screwed me over. Number one, when I got back with Verizon, they had me trying to pay for 3 lines at once that I didn't even own. So I had to go to them 2 weeks. Man, it took a month for me to get those off. Then guess what else happened? They turned around and tried to charge me for internet that I wasn't even using. That took another 2 to 3 weeks to get off. So I said, listen, Verizon, I'm going to talk about y'all ass. And then the service centers here are so messed up, you got to still call in the 1-800 number on something simple as them get me help on my phone. Don't mess with Verizon, period. Now, some people love Verizon. They got a good satellite service. They got good service. I'm not going to mess with them on that. But the people they got working in those centers, they're going to tell you to call the 1-800 number. What the hell are you here for? And then Google, like I said, you got Google Fi. You know I don't want to mess with them because you got to go call them on the phone to give me. That's why I didn't mess with Google Fi. Everybody say, oh, everybody claiming that the iPhone is like everything. And my son, my 2 sons got iPhones. Baby boy got iPhone. He don't like it because it's not doing him well. So y'all tell me what type of phones I can get. Because this Rebel, I call Rebel, which don't want to act right. That's the worst. This is the worst phone I could ever had. The Rebel, aka Rebel, don't act right. So, like I said, you're gonna hear me. I'm gonna do some advertisements in a little bit. I had to get rid of the video. I had another video for advertisement. So, but if you got a good business, good product, I'm gonna advertise it. But if you got bad products, I'm gonna talk about that too, because that's what the platform is for. It's for the vision, everyday stuff. Yeah, if you got some bad products, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna talk about you. I'm gonna talk about your ass because you need to get certain stuff off. And T-Mobile, you need to leave that Rebel alone. Or get another damn phone, something else, because it ain't going. And to put Rebel by T-Mobile, I love T-Mobile service, but that damn Rebel, whatever they call it, you can trash that shit. And then one thing I did like about Boost Mobile, they pushed to buy the phones outright. I don't like that to pay on the phone every month shit. I mean, Boost should do that too, pay on the month every phone, but hey, yeah, I like buying the phone outright, not having to have no payments. So yeah, products mean a lot. You're gonna see me advertising real soon. Big KT on the MPE Vision Podcast, man. Watch what y'all buy. Make sure you research the product, do your Googles. Peace.